Hey guys, thanks for stopping in. This is a gear week. It's a week where I'm going to release a bunch of videos talking about different items I've picked up lately. These don't normally do too well out of the gate, but over time they're really good for my channel. So if you're watching this, thank you. I hope you find some information that's helpful. Today's topic is the GanFindX 250-pound heavy-duty cart. I reviewed this thing a couple months ago, and guys, I got to tell you, it wasn't good. It failed on the first use. It says it holds 250 pounds. I call BS on that model. Now, interesting fact, while I had planned to circle back and tell you all the work that's been done to get this cart so it's functional, something cool happened. Literally yesterday, I got a message from a buddy who said, hey, they reached out, they want to replace the cart. They thought he was the owner. He posted a video of him doing some work on it to fix it where the frame bent, and they want to send him a new cart. Well, I got in touch with him as he asked, and yeah, he was right. They sent me a new cart. So we're going to talk about the one I have. We're going to talk about the new one they sent, which they claim is significantly better. They made many improvements. It doesn't have the fatal flaws the other one did. Does suck that the other one's still for sale on Amazon. Let's get in here. Let's show you this kayak cart. Let's talk about the old, the new, and see what's different. Hey, you know, this guy may be mostly put together. That's pretty sweet. There's the photo of the new. The other one's yellow. This one's solid black. And it's supposed to collapse really easy as well. So, yeah. I don't know. Already put together. That's pretty sweet. That feels pretty good. Oh. That is solid. I would probably carry some spare screws just for these pieces because I know I had some issues with them on the other, but those feel different. Those feel higher quality. I don't know that it weighs more, but it feels better. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel so cheap. That's a fantastic opening experience. That was so nice and fast, guys. All right, that cart is fully assembled. I don't even know if I'm going to edit that. I mean, I might just in the interest of time, but guys, that was like a minute and a half, if that, to unbox to put it together. I can feel those ready to pop up. These ends, they feel like they're glued on this time. I'm probably going to reinforce that as well, because that's what I learned. Your weak points in the last one were the adjustable piece. It immediately bent there on first use. These push end pins, they broke. So having spare screws is important. I replaced several of them. These rubber ends are the ones I'm telling you about that came off. You'll see on the other cart. That's a problematic piece that I'm gonna make sure is glued down pretty well. Let's put this guy down and let's see the carts together. Cart definitely appears to sit a little higher in general, which isn't a bad thing. I try and get that right under the middle section, so that's gonna make it so I gotta lift a little higher, but the kickstands might work a little better the way it's angled. You see how this one is very slanted forward and that one's not quite as steep? Maybe easier to see this way. That's probably gonna be a little bit easier to load because sometimes you have to wiggle back and forth there. So on this one, these end pieces are what came off. You know, these rubber pieces on that side did a whole lot of damage to the underside of the kayak scratch wise. You see that's replaced, that's replaced. I think that looks like it's getting pinned down. But yeah, this big one was the initial brake that had to be fixed. That had to be screwed down and put on there. And then the new one lacks the adjustment size. Same pins in multiple other places. Very similar, but it feels more solid, so we'll see. Let's see, how does it sit there? Oh, my monster fell. That's really smooth. That is substantially smoother. Substantially better wheels. You have to chalk that up to the styles too. This one has grooves, which you would typically want if you're going like off-road, whereas that one, if there's no gravel, if there's no dirt, that's a very smooth wheel. That is a big difference in how smooth that feels rolling it. So I do like that. Let's take it on a more enduring test. All right, we're gonna take roughly the same path as last time when we reviewed the initial cart. In between the trees, down around, up the driveway. We're gonna take a look and see if the cart is screwed up like it was last time. That's such a smooth roll right there though. See how it does off-road though. I look back and that camera is flat as hell. It is holding up. Whereas the last one was already broken, this one has at least made it through one use. It was tougher off-road as I expected because of the wheel difference. But yeah, I would say that's an upgrade. That might be worth $89. I'll check back with you guys in like 3 months, let you know how it's going. I think 90 days is a fair time frame. If something's gonna mess up manufacturer-wise, I should know by then, just like with this one. Look at how bad that looks. That one's bad. This one passed the first test. Thank you, GanFindX, for sending it to me. There is something to be said about customer service trying to make it right. It's been a few months. I'm honestly surprised I heard from them and they wanted to talk about it and they wanted to do something like willingly out of the gate, not just for me, but for the guy who also worked on it. So yeah, thank you, GanFindX. Good customer service. I'll give you that one. Let's see how this product holds up. Your other one I'm not a fan of though. Thanks guys. Y'all have a good one.